My wife and I worked in youth ministry before we came here, and one of the biggest regrets that we have from our time in youth ministry is that we poured a lot of time into the kids, the students that we had, but we didn't really have much of a focus on their families. We've come to realize how important family is to a child's development, and we want to be a part of not only investing in the lives of children, but their parents as well.
My husband Will and I were looking at going to Honduras, and we're in that process, and God very clearly shut the door. And about 6 months after that, we got a
message from a friend that had heard about a ministry opportunity here in Manta working with a children's home.
God just opened the door and had everything just fall into place.
Bonsai came about because during our first year working in the children's home, we saw that there were a lot of children that were being removed for reasons of neglect.
Many of our kids come into the program several years behind. We have parents in the program who can't read and write. How do parents help kids if they can't even read and write?
And so we saw this huge need for a more proactive solution, a preventative measure that would allow these children to be cared for and then also allow these families to take care of their own financial needs at the same time.
My name is Anna Jacobson. My role at Bonsai is the sponsorship coordinator. I think that one of the things that sets Bonsai apart is just that we really try to focus on the whole family and even communities. It's not just about an individual, it's about all these interlocking systems around them. And Bonsai really tries to be not just part of that interlocking system that's going to support the child, but to help smooth the relationships between them and to better the entire environment the child is in. And if they can find hope in Jesus, then that's going to transform not just the child, but their family, their community, and hopefully their society.
One of the things that we try to do is be a source of stability for the kids and to love them. And we try to let them do that on their terms. We try to be a safe place for them and to let them approach us in the way that they feel comfortable.
Everything that we do is to point people to Jesus, to share His love, to share that they're important, that they're loved not only by us but by their Creator, and to share that with their parents as well, and then connect them with the local church.
We have a lot of families that come to us where the kids are years behind at school already, and in some cases where the parents can't read or write. And so they have no way, they have neither a financial resource that will allow them to get the help that they need, and the parents aren't able to help.
Probably the kid that stands out right now for us is a boy named John Carlos, who is 16. They come from a family where their parents can't read or write, their mom's got some learning disabilities, their dad is a recycler, but they started the program and he was about 3 years behind in school, could barely read and write. They've been in the program for 6 years, and he's obviously reading and writing, but this year he's doing biology, he's doing chemistry, he's doing high-level math. We've seen him grow into a young man who's confident, and I think that that's going to be really huge in the future for him. He's asked us about being a driver for Bonsai. And for me, that shows that he loves Bonsai, he loves us, and he wants to be able to share that with others one day.
being able to see these kids catch up to grade level and go from a place of believing that they're never going to be able to do anything to actually learning that they can learn and they can progress and they can do these things on their own is something that we've really enjoyed seeing. And especially with some of the kids that have been with us now for 6 or 7 years and have just totally transformed in the way that they view themselves and the way that they view the future has been really rewarding for us.